I have with me President of the Ghana Football Association, His Excellency, I'll call him, Kwesi Nyantakyi, to join me. Let's talk more about the Ghana Premier League season so far. 5 games or 5 match weeks have gone past, and I'm sure everyone is excited. I don't know about the President, but he's here with me. Kwesi Nyantakyi, you're welcome to Star Times. And first of all, this is the live coverage of the game, and you're here, and I'm sure everyone is excited to see you. But what is your impression so far on the league?
So far, so good. I am impressed with what has gone on so far. You recall the difficulty we had with starting the league, and God willing, we started, and all the games have gone on smoothly. We haven't had too many issues to contend with. A few, I will say, but we have mechanisms for resolving problems when the league is ongoing. I believe the teams have done well. Let me congratulate all the teams so far for participating in this league, preparing and taking part in the league, and also the officials who have done their best to ensure that the games are played. Our spectators, the fans, and then the media has also done well. And I believe every Ghanaian also deserves some commendation for how far we have gone with the league, because the delay in starting the league created so much anxiety among the teaming fans of the various clubs. Thankfully, the league has started. We are in the 5th week now, and we can only thank God for this feat so far.
Now, the league finally got to start. The teams are embracing what mechanism have been put in place, especially the TV coverage of how some teams will have to play at least a game away from home, just like we are seeing Wild Stars do here. We've also seen earlier Botswana Dwarfs do same. What is your take on this schedule from Star Times as well?
It's a novelty. I believe that time will tell, but so far it's gone well. The last time Elmina Sharks, who are playing today against Wild Stars, also played away from home in Kumasi, and we have seen some other games being played in Cape Coast. Dreams FC played their home game in Cape Coast, and today Botswana Dwarfs and Wild Stars are playing here. We are doing this so we can bring the games to the doorsteps of our fans. We are doing it so that many games can be produced and put on TV for the consumption of our fans. And the multiplier effect of it is that once the games are out there, viewership is widespread. It also opens up opportunities for sponsorship for the league and the clubs. So somebody might not see the immediate benefits because we don't see the crowds. It's one setback. We don't see the crowds at the venues. But I believe that the long-term benefits far outweigh the short-term shortcomings that we currently experience. But I believe that it is very productive, it is very useful, and it is very good for us to see games on television. That is the only way we can popularize our league. That is the only way we can publicize the league and make it popular amongst our people. We have a lot of European games on TV, and we are competing with them. I'm not saying that the levels are the same, because the quality of the European leagues far outweigh or outstrip the standard of play in our local league. But taking our standards as it is, I believe that it is a good advertisement of football in our country, a good advertisement of football on our continent. And with time, it will improve so that we can get more people to follow the game. And then sponsors can come on board, and that will translate into money. We will develop the players and then pay them to stay longer in our league, so we don't have the exodus of players from the league abroad. There are quite a number of problems, but you can't solve them all of a sudden. It has to be a gradual process, and then with time we will overcome most of these challenges and then make our league as attractive as we all expect.
Well, there's not enough time to talk a lot more about Ghana Premier League, but so far, 4 match weeks gone. We're in the match week 5. Teams have played very well. Kotoko and Hearts are not up there. We're seeing Ash Gold rather at the top, Wafa still second. Which of these teams do you see winning? It's early days yet, but who are you tipping? What's interesting or exciting you so far?
Many teams have excited me so far, but it's too early in the day to put your bet on a team now, because 5 matches out of 30 matches are not enough to form a good opinion of the performance of the teams. But I think that early indications, probably Ashanti Gold has given an early indication that they are ready to wrestle the title for the year. We also saw Ediana Stars. They have 1 or 2 outstanding games to go, but the few games that they played, especially against Interlies, they recorded a cricket scoreline, and that also gives an indication that probably they have something up their sleeves that they're going to dish out to their fans. But I believe Asante Kotoko has also played well. Even Techima 11 Wonders, I saw them against Asante Kotoko, and there are no pushovers. I believe that each and every member of the Premier League is a contender, and it's early now to say this is a clear favorite. But at the right time, we will see where the men are and where the boys